Hi everybody and welcome to day 27. It's getting very, very close, but I have to thank the hangover gods today for making my exercises of today, so this would be yesterday in this video, the stretches, because quite frankly guys, it's been a rough day and I am not up to much more than those stretches and this video. But it was a great night. Anyway, we have today, I'm actually quite looking forward to these ones. These are some of my favourite exercises and a really nice mix. So we're going for a bit of a full body workout. I'm fully aware of the irony of this t-shirt, by the way. Love the t-shirt, not the badness in here. Anyway, so we're going to start off with revisiting commandos. So if you remember in week 1 we did these for the first time, and I said we would be revisiting them to make sure just to see how we find them this time round. So I hope you remember how you found them last time. They're such a tricky exercise, so it'll be interesting to see how you get on today. And if you do find them any easier, or you do find that you notice some shifts and changes, please let me know so I can celebrate with you. So remembering with commandos, what we're going to do is do this in a nice strong plank position, and from there you're going to lower down, elbow to where your hand is, other elbow to where your hand is, and then push back up. And you're going to do 15 on each, 15 leading with each arm. Try and keep that pelvis as steady as you can as you come up and down. Try not to tip, dip and twist too much, and remember to make it easier, you can always do it with your knees out, or easiest is with the knees in. If you're doing it with easiest version, just make sure that as you push up, you're really pushing elbows backwards to make sure it's those triceps that we're really working. So 15 leading with your right arm, and then 15 leading with your left arm. So that's our 30 in total. Then we're going to do some squat kickbacks. A lovely exercise for those tushies. So you're going to do a simple wide-legged squat, turning those feet slightly out so the knees can go outwards, so the hips are nice and open, and going into a nice deep squat, or as deep as you can get without flexing the spine. Usual rules of the toes over the feet, and from there you're going to kick back on one leg and then the other side, and you're going to do 30 kickbacks on each leg, so we're really going to feel it in our thighs and buttocks at the end of that. Please, with the kickback, don't wing it out and arch through your low back. Just go for an extension where you really use and feel the buttock lifting that leg behind you. Once you've done your squat kickbacks, we're going to move on to some V-sit arm circles. So V-sits are like this. The lower you get, the harder it is. The feet can be up in a boat pose. They can be down to be slightly easier. You can raise your body up to be even easier. And you can even tuck your feet under something like the sofa, so then you can really, really focus on using that core whilst your balance is sustained. Whichever one you feel most comfortable with. Please, if you do tuck your toes under anything, please make sure that you really use your mind to bring the contraction attention into your abs, because otherwise your hip flexors, the muscles at the fronts of the thighs, will take over. They're bigger muscles, they're easiest for the body to recruit, so as soon as we lock those toes under something, the hip flexors go, oh wonderful, I can do even more. So really focus on those, the abs, the core. When you're in that V position, my arms are actually still a bit achy from yesterday's session, so when you're in this V position, we're going to do some circles, and you're going to do, the weights is to make it harder, but actually doing it without weight is just as good, well, is good if that's where you're at. And you're going to do 30 forwards, and then we're going to do 30 backwards. Please, if you are using weights, 30 reps forwards and back is a lot. So if you feel that halfway through you're just fatiguing and so you're starting to hitch those shoulders or round them or round the back, drop the weights, bring the body back to a really good alignment, and then just use the arms weight free. Then once we've done that exercise, we're going to move into some sumo heel raises. So sumo squat, really, really nice wide squat, as wide as you can, hands out in front, nice and low in that squat, and then staying low, you're going to raise one foot and then raise the other foot. And we're just going to do 15 of these on either side, but I want you to do them quite slowly. The calf muscles can get quite crampy if we overwork them, particularly when dehydrated from alcohol consumption. So 15 on each leg, but really nice and controlled. And if you feel like going up to 30 on each leg, please go for it. Remember with the sumo squat that your body actually stays relatively upright, but that feeling of moving backwards, that's almost what I want you to have, because I really want you to think about pushing that bottom underneath, tucking that forward as you push the knees backwards. That's really going to recruit the glutes to turn those hips out, and the weight should be in the heels of your feet rather than the balls of your feet, so you can sort of wiggle your toes a little bit before you then move into that toe raise. Good. The last exercise is a plank hip dip, hip taps. So you're going to go into a low plank position, knees up or knees down, whichever you feel is right for you. Shoulders back and down. Lift up or stay down on the knees. And from this position, you're just going to tap your hips from one side to the other. This is a really, really slow, controlled movement. Do not swing, please, because when you're loading with a twist through the low back, it can be damaging when it's not controlled. So I'd rather you drop the knees and do it with loads and loads of control than sort of shimmy around a little bit too quickly and aggressively. So from this position, with knees up, you're going to slowly tap that hip down, back to neutral, and to the other. You may not get the hip to the floor. That's fine, that's not what it's about. It's more about the twist and the slow, continuous control. And you're going to do 15 of those either way. So that will be 30 in total. And that is our lovely day 27 full body. I'm going to go and do my exercises for today now. I hope you guys enjoy these. I'm actually really looking forward to them. Let me know how you get on, and please, please, please let me know if you find that those commandos were any different whatsoever to when you did them in week 1. See you all soon. Bye.